Yeah, I mean, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your man G Lloyd.
And it's your man's Clearly coming to y'all on Den and Out Live podcast on Monday. Just like we told y'all would. And guess what? This type of fun you got with your clothes on. Wow. So, yeah. BET Awards went on yesterday, y'all. Did y'all see it? If you didn't see it, it was quite a show. Spectacle of a show. Because a lot of stuff was given out. And a lot of awards was presented. And I really couldn't figure out as to what the heck was going on. Because music is trash. Whoa. And we're going to get off into the music level of what's going on. So, Drewski, whoa, 31 years old. For some reason, I thought he was older than that.
Yep, the youngest to ever host the BET Awards.
And why they keep saying that when Kevin Hart hosted at 31 years old? Why they keep saying that?
Because he probably some months younger than Kevin.
Yeah, y'all got to explain that.
Because they, you know what I mean? Because they say he's the youngest to ever host a BET Award.
Y'all got to explain that. Give us a little bit more background on that. Because if Kevin Hart was 31 and Drewski 31, then
but
Drewski, we got a problem.
But if he can be 31, but Kevin might be 31 in 12 months. Drewski might be 31 in 6 months.
That's how we doing this now?
That means it don't matter. It means he's younger than he.
Yeah, but I mean that's how we doing this. Yeah, younger when you doing
it's just you know
records. When you doing records.
But it don't matter though. It's still it don't matter. If you doing it by the numbers, if you just doing it by the numbers, the math is that Drewski is younger. You know what I mean? Now, if he was 31 and Drewski was older, then they would have never said it. You know they had to look it up. And
I'm not saying I'm not disputing any of that, bro. What I'm saying is this. If they both 31, it don't matter. That's my saying. Months, days, it don't matter. They both 31, they 31.
Yeah, it do matter.
They both 31. That's my point.
It do matter.
That's why you said it matter. Why you said it matter?
On your birth certificate, 30, they tell you the days and time and all that stuff that you was born.
Why does it matter? Tell me why it matters. I'm curious to know.
Because they want it's a time. It's a time, months, and because that's your age.
I'm 31 too, though.
Okay.
So I don't understand.
Your birthday is in September. Mine's in January.
All right. So what's your point?
That means okay. It don't matter. We the same age. I'm not. We the same age. You not older than me. I'm not older than you. Even though my birthday come before you, so I'm gonna turn 32 before you turn 32.
That's it. But but I'm asking you.
Anyway, though.
I'm asking you.
Let's go.
No, we can't go because you just made reason of it, and I'm trying to make sure that we don't
you know what I mean? Like,
no, I don't want to.
Man,
you say you got logic behind it, so I want to hear the logic behind it. Because as you keep saying it, it don't make no difference. Exactly.
Just like
that's why
a specific time.
It don't even make no difference.
You feel me? A specific time and date.
Is that accurate though?
Oh my God!
See, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus,
it don't matter.
Lord,
it don't matter.
Help me.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Jesus.
It does not matter, and I'm gonna tell y'all why it don't matter. Y'all see what he kept referencing.
Let me. Bring them hands down.
Y'all see why he kept referencing.
Bring that hand.
Chill. Let me tell y'all something about time.
Chill.
And I've been quoting this all week.
Chill.
The compass was invented before the clock. Do y'all understand that? Huh? You see how he mentioned time so many times? Because his brain couldn't function besides what is you really doing here? Where is we really going with this? It couldn't go beyond that. So, once again, it didn't matter. That record they talking about, Drewski ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he 31. You know what I mean? They both was 31. So, I don't know how y'all want to make that stat. For real.
Anyway, though.
As far as him hosting the BET Awards, and I said that Fat Joe was slated to host the BET Awards. And if I'm not mistaken, he spoke on it candidly on his podcast. And for some reason, he wasn't able to do it. Now, I don't know if it had something to do with the Euro step. You know what I mean?
The Euro step.
Yeah. The knock knees can't, you know what I'm saying, keep running back and forth out there. I don't know, Joe, but you know, you always talk about how fly you is, but you can't be fly if you ain't healthy, bro. That's just what it is. That ain't got nothing to do with the podcast, or nothing. You sitting up on the couch looking like you just ate 4 chili dogs. Come on, my G. It ain't gonna work like that, man. Nah, man. Y'all boys got too much money, man, for y'all to be saying y'all got these voices that y'all ain't trying to keep around, man. You already seen what happened to your other buddy, man. Big Pun, man. Congested heart failure. Too big. Too big, man.
Joe lost a lot of weight though.
Yeah, but he ain't lost enough.
I know.
And then he picked a lot of weight back up. He went down, then they were talking about it. He told me he looked like he was smoking dope. Then he picked some weight back up.
But I had always, you know what I mean, I always was like, I said this, right? You know, making jokes and stuff, but I was like, when he was fat and Rick Ross was fat, they knees.
You ain't see Rick Ross last night? He's still fat.
No, I'm talking about when it was fat. They knees was, listen. I'm talking about,
What you call this?
listen, can I speak? What I'm saying, yeah, he's still fat, but I'm talking about like Joe. I couldn't tell that his knees was not needed when he was big. I guess when he lost all the weight, you know what I mean? I don't know if you could really just see the true essence of his legs and they not needed like that. Did the weight make his knees, you know what I mean? Like both of them knees is messed up like that. They not needed his head.
That's how they built. As far as knock knee, that ain't got nothing to do with their overweightness. The overweightness is the overweightness.
But you couldn't tell that. But you couldn't tell when he was big. You couldn't tell.
You always knew Rick Ross was goddamn knock knee.
I'm talking about, go back and look at Fat Joe. You ain't know Fat Joe was knock kneed like that?
Yeah, he did. But
anyway,
he was slated to host BET Awards. For some reason, he didn't. We don't know what the reasons were. Nobody released nothing saying why. I don't think he said nothing on his platform stating why, but Drewski seemed that did a good job. Anytime you got people talking both sides about, you know what I'm saying, what happened at the award.
Silent, man.
Ain't you talking about something? Talking to put something on
Yeah,
silent.
that's what you told me, nigga.
Nah, nigga, my phone ain't ringing. Like
with that wild ringtone that you got going on.
That button.
Look at it, though.
Button.
He can't even turn this phone off.
The button.
It's wild, B.
Yeah. So I don't really know why the switch up came, but whatever the reason was for the switch up, it came. And Drewski seemed to have knocked it out the park. Because he got both sides of people talking about the podcast and talking about the awards and how he did and all the different skits he did. Because all he did was all of the skits
that he did before.
And he brought them to life and used them in the hip hop world. And kind of like riffed through it. Now, I'm going to ask y'all this. Because we talked about this on the podcast before. Is that really comedy?
It was funny.
Because can he keep skitting? Can you keep skitting through the comedic, you know what I mean? Because this is a new spin.
Well, I'm just looking at it like as a new form of comedy. You know what I mean? With the skits. You know, like
it's not a new form of comedy though. How's that new form of comedy?
Well, I'm just saying.
You grew up on Living Color.
I understand, but it's comedy then. It's just comedy. It's still comedy.
But it's skit. It's
a skit. It's still comedy. Right, it's funny. It's still comedy.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm asking you is, and I'm asking y'all out there, when do Drewski stop being funny?
He just took it to another level. Or I just wouldn't, you know what I mean? It just be funny.
Did you see Martin Lawrence when he went up there with Drewski?
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Nah. I'm not saying this is what I'm saying is what it was, and that might not be what it is. But when you have a great comedian like Martin Lawrence that comes up there and all you do is pretty much sketch comedy, they're in two different realms. Comedians don't look at that type of comedy like you a comedian. Like Keenen Ivory Wayans, is he a comedian?
I would think.
You would think. I'm asking you.
Yeah,
What you say?
he a comedian.
Yeah, well, I don't know. But, it's how y'all want to play it. Stand-up comedy is one of the hardest things to do because you have to actually get the crowd participation and you must get the crowd's attention with the material that you wrote up without them ever hearing it. So with that being said or whatever, stand-up comedy is hard. And can Drewski do a full set? Probably not. Sketch comedy is something that he's come up with due to the social media and what's going on now. Now he's taking it to another level because he's invested into the sketch comedy. So by him investing into the sketch comedy, it's starting to get a lot of attention. Now, backlash, I don't know.
Well, he got certain backlashes on certain issues, but he don't care.
Well, that's the whole narrative
just
of comedy
going.
is pushing the envelope. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you can push the envelope to the point where there is some sort of controversy, then yeah. You see, he brought the church skit back. He added a Jay-Z skit, which he was interpreting Jay-Z, so he had somewhat of a Jay-Z type of tone.
Right.
So that was a what they call it, mimic.
A mimic.
That was a mimic. That was a mimic he did. So you tell me. So I think it was funny. I don't really think the crowd was hilariously laughing.
Some.
Yeah, I don't think the crowd was hilariously laughing.
They weren't going crazy.
Crowd.
Like,
right. Crowd.
Like I said some, not crazy.
People. The crowd.
I just said some.
So why did you say it though? Why?
Like God, Jesus,
why though? Why?
Lord, my soul.
If it ain't, I mean, goddamn, if I can go find one goddamn thing, okay, one, but what about the rest of them? Ain't nothing. Come on, man.
I just said some. Nigga, why you always gotta tune in to what the fuck I say? Cause my words, you know what I mean? Why you ain't just say
in the conversation?
You know what I mean? And just keep going. I just said
but when you say stuff, you don't even elaborate on why you said it.
I just said some. I said
all right,
some.
why you say some then? Who did you see laughing?
There was people laughing.
Since you seen some people, who did you see some other people laugh? Some celebrities, maybe?
Yeah, some celebrities.
Like who did you see laugh?
Oh my God.
You brought it up. That's what I'm saying.
I just said some, man.
You stepped into the arena.
No, I said some.
Who now? Okay, now who?
I can pull it up.
I mean, who did you see though? You said you seen some, so who did you see?
Yeah, people in the crowd. Just when they showed the thing where he said some of everybody. Nah. Oh my God. Nigga,
here,
like your ass just be like, you just be on sometimes, man, you get a little too carried away.
How I get carried away? If I'm in the conversation trying to give a detail, man. I'm trying to give a detailed viewpoint.
Okay, you said, it wasn't really, people weren't really laughing at. Okay, who wasn't laughing?
The majority of the arena.
Okay, who is the who? Just like you asked me who was laughing, majority of the arena, who wasn't laughing?
The majority of the arena.
Okay, who did you see wasn't laughing? Name.
You interjected in with your son, so who was
so
the people? Who was your son?
That's
how that works. You interjected. You interjected in, bro. You just did it. You just didn't have nothing to say. You just did it.
Said what's the name? I just said the same shit you said. Now you want to interject in all this.
How am I interjecting? I'm the one giving a detailed description. How am I interjecting me? I can't interject myself. You interjected me. I can't interject myself, bro.
All right, come on.
You just did it earlier, and you didn't have nowhere to go with the conversation.
Let's go.
You just did it again with nowhere to go in the conversation.
Because you won't be making no sense, man.
I'm not making. Okay, well you go ahead then.
Jesus Christ.
Give a detailed description at the award show.
Anyway, I thought he did a great job. He was funny to me. The skits was funny to me. And I seen some people laughing in the crowd. Of course, everybody not going to laugh about everything because that's just how it is. You know what I mean? He said majority of the crowd wasn't laughing. Okay, so be it.
No, I ain't said nothing. I'm following your lead now.
Man, stop
I'm
it.
following your lead.
Whatever, B.
Go to the next subject. Let's go.
Next subject.
BET Award, yeah.
Oh, why T.I. security got into it with the BET security. And you know the BET security is from there, from LA, California. So they was getting into it, and you can tell he probably was affiliated because he was like, "What up, cuz? We can take it outside, cuz." He was like, "We can take it outside, cuz. We put it on the dead homies." You know what I mean? Them niggas, hey, T.I. people, they did not go outside. They did not.
Why would they? I don't even understand how the argument even occurred, honestly.
You know, sometime, man, it always be the entourage. You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't.
Security on security.
Yeah, it was security on security. You know what I mean? And I guess
So it was no tarnish to T.I.'s brand at all. It didn't have anything to do with him at all.
No.
And what they could have been arguing about had to be a security issue.
A security issue.
And more than likely, T.I. was probably trying to do something T.I. had no business trying to do.
Because he think he the king of the South.
Not really that, just he a celebrity show.
No, what I'm saying though, yeah, he a celebrity king of the South. And then, you know, when people, you know, as, you know, when they celebrities, they think they can just do what they want to do.
I mean, hey, man.
And he probably like, you know, and the security probably like, nigga, we got protocol, nigga, because we ain't trying to have nothing jumping off with nothing and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because you niggas with this rap stuff is out here.
My thing is, it's not even worth commenting on because it was a bunch of words. They was a bunch of hollering, shouting like most of them LA niggas do. I don't know why they want to yell out 23rd and I know what that's for. I don't even know what that is. So when you yell that out to a nigga that ain't from California, what you think a nigga supposed to do? Be like, what? Like, who? I got dead homies as well.
My nigga say just on dead homies. I say, oh,
I don't even know what that means.
I say, oh, he a gangbanger for sure.
That's a Cali thing, and that's what they do. They get loud with it, and I guess when you name the set or whatever, that's supposed to be recognized. How's that recognizable to a bunch of Atlanta niggas?
Like, I guess when you do all that, that's when it's like it's escalating. Like it's supposed to go there. Especially when they say on the dead homies.
Well, to the Californians, IAers out there, y'all need to get your mans in check because he need to be violated because he out there putting stuff on the dead homies and he ain't pressing the gas. Yeah, because if he wants some action, he could get all the action he wanted. And take my word on it, T.I. people would not have got prosecuted. He would have got whooped and beat bad. That man worth $60, $70 million. Sitting up there talking crazy.
You must ain't see all the what's the name.
Yeah, I seen it.
You seen the security that was with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see
his hometown.
Who hometown?
Security.
What you mean? Yeah, what that mean? We in Cali. What that mean?
No, I'm talking about. That's just like you coming from somewhere else. I got my security. You coming from there. You ain't got more niggas than me. Not in here.
Do you know where they was at in Cali at this BET Awards? Do you know
feel
where
me?
Do you know where they was at? Do you know where they was at?
Where they was at?
Nigga, they was in Beverly Hills, nigga.
So what?
What you mean, so what?
Nigga, them the same people that was in Beverly Hills when them niggas was running up and taking their watches and shit.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was Hollywood.
Yes, it was in Beverly Hills, too.
It was not Beverly, it was Hollywood.
It was Beverly Hills, too.
Let me tell you something about Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills has a 0 crime rate up until that Quando Rondo bull crap. Yeah, so you better bet they not playing. That's why they cracked down on that little dirt situation the way they did. Let me tell y'all something about Beverly Hills. You ain't going out there with that guy. No, you're not. I won't care what you're talking about. What Grape Street, Crip Street, Blood Street, set you say. You not going out there with that. No, nada. I don't care what you saying. And you talking about I got to go get niggas. T.I. right there, them niggas was strapped. And they worth $60, $70 million, please. He strapped. And he got funked with 50 Cent. Them niggas strapped. That nigga would have got the business.
They ain't got no
And
guns. They ain't got guns up in there.
How come they ain't got guns?
Unless they real police.
Man, who you think I'm gonna have with me? You think I ain't gonna have the police? That's what's wrong with y'all rappers out there. Y'all out here talking and moving crazy or whatever. You supposed to hide the police. Sure. Off duty. Yep. Got some extra credit for you right here. Moonlight.
No, for sure. That's without question though. Cause if a nigga come this way, you bust them out.
I can't think of their name. What's the security we got here? What's them niggas with the black and silver on? Be with the light skinned nigga. I can't think of their name. Executive. Is it executive, right? Executive security. Yeah, quite a few of them niggas off duty police. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So nah, we ain't rolling like that. All that my homeboy.
But you supposed to you supposed to have real security, like off duty police and all that type of stuff. You feel me?
Nigga, your homeboy try to get to the skis and try to make niggas some skis just like you, nigga.
They
get hot and smoking and all that. So you can't secure me, guy. No. We need somebody that's here to do that. Bodyguard. We need Kevin Costner. You hear me? Yeah, we need Kevin Costner.
Matter of fact, we just bringing up that, we might as well move to what Oprah said about Whitney Houston and her drug addiction.
Yeah, I don't understand why Oprah need attention. You worth $2-3 billion. What you need attention for, babes? What you need attention for, Oprah?
Everybody know the story, you know what I mean? Like, but why was she, you know what I mean? Like, why?
Everybody know Whitney was on drugs, Mike was on drugs, Prince was on drugs, all these people was on drugs. We know this already.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out what was the purpose of you garnering all this attention to mention like, yeah, I seen Whitney effed up. She fell down the stairs or whatever. She jumped up and said, oh yeah, I'm good. Let's get back to doing it. That's how I knew that the drugs had took over. What was the purpose of that? But I tell you this though, and I don't know why we got to keep talking about it, but her, Jay-Z, guys, that man, I don't know, man. They're making a lot of, suggestive moves, man. Jay-Z just had to roll out in the subway for his all his memorabilia. And Academics had something to say about it. Yeah, he did. Academics say, yo, we ain't see nothing but some 60-year-old niggas off up in there, man. We don't want to see that, man. The young niggas don't care nothing about the old hip-hop. We don't care nothing about the old niggas, man. Academics say. Nah.
Academics is pro Drake.
Academics, I have, well, let me address you correctly, first of all. Mr. Academics, Demix, Mr. A, Mr. the Team Drake. I don't know what you're going about. But DJ Academics, Mr. You know what I'm saying?
Have we?
What?
Was he really a DJ?
I don't know. What?
He really DJ?
I don't know. Ask him. I don't know. Listen, I want to ask you if you ain't paying attention to no old nigga or caring about no old nigga, how the new nigga can make anything? How would the new nigga make anything? I just don't understand how the new nigga make anything. And dang that everything that the new nigga done made that's been a hit, it was off an old hit.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, Act be going hard on Jay-Z. He so, you know what I mean? He go hard on him.
Right.
Going hard on Jay-Z. He's so pro Drake.
Well, I guess he wanted, you know what I'm saying, Garney's Jay-Z's attention by taking his credibility. And the only way you can put Drake on top is, is challenge Jay-Z's credibility. But at the same time, though, Jay-Z challenging his own credibility. Because he's straight up like, sure, I'm taking the dash. I'm running for that goal over there. F what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? F the culture. F all that. I'm running for this right here. Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm only into making business moves for me and mine. That's it. Nothing else. All that what y'all talking about, y'all can have Marcy Project. Y'all can have Brooklyn Nets. Y'all can have football. Y'all can have all that. All I'm doing is thinking about the Carters. That's it. And it's strange. Beyonce being a Virgo. that you bought off into this, babes? Who sold you on this? Because see, somebody had to sell you on this prior to you even getting with this nigga. You had to already be on that.
When it's involved in money, fame, politics, all that, people do stuff for strange, different reasons.
Yeah, but some of this stuff is kind of like, come on now. The necessity of it don't make sense. Like the necessity of him going to Target. You worth $2-3 billion. You don't have to go to Target. You don't have to.
Yeah, what would make him go to Target? Why you ain't go to somebody else?
And then they want to tell you like, oh, Kendrick Lamar, all these other people released their joint there. No, but they not the record company. They don't have no control over where it's released at. You know what I'm saying? They don't own the hookup. He owned his whole hookup. He did this solely on his own.
Right.
It's a different scenario. Yeah. Totally different scenario. Charlemagne, Mr. Charlemagne, Mr. Char, whatever. Because he made that analogy. And I was like, this nigga got to be stupid sometimes. They gave this nigga $200 million. He say some of the dumbest stuff in the world.
No, for sure.
I'm like, dog. He gonna say, yeah, they ain't say nothing when Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift, they released their stuff at Target. Nigga, they own a record contract. This nigga released his joint there on his own. That's it, just that.
Right.
Shh, tough.
The label.
Type of stuff you be seeing, bro.
You're right. He just...
Then he said so nonchalantly as if it's like, Lord, nah, nigga, you just bugged out.
He's a Jay-Z lover.
That was hate.
What?
What he just said, that was hate.
No, what I'm saying though is he said Kendrick Lamar released, you see what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? Or and all that stuff. So he, you know what I mean, trying to give pass for Jay-Z.
Right. I didn't understand that. You gotta call a spade. Then our homegirl to the show.
Why not just release it on your own?
Yeah, our homegirl to the show, Madam President, she keep backpedaling over there about this goddamn Oprah situation. Come on, babes. Oprah was strategized and put to position by women that wasn't working in the 80s. Y'all gotta remember. The same thing Donald Trump put in effect right now. Ronald Reagan tried to do tears back then. Y'all forgot. When he tried to do it, it didn't work. A lot of unemployment rate went to the roof. Women was not working. Y'all had just started working in 1972, 73. Y'all had just been allowed to work freely in America.
72 when I was born?
Yeah. Exactly. That's probably why your mom had you. You know what I'm saying? Probably tried to go get a job. Take care of this old rascal. You know what I'm saying?
No, my daddy was getting money then.
Yeah, but still though.
Daddy was getting money.
Pops probably was, but she probably like, I can do something too now.
For sure.
Yeah, but mom,
that's without question.
Mama probably was like, yeah, I can do something too though now. But
anyway,
that's
where I get it from. That's where I get the hustler in me from. My daddy, for sure.
Anywho,
for sure.
So yeah. So I don't know how that really play out, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I don't know. But everything she's done, from everything from the schools over Africa to all their shows, all of that, they was advocating towards people, middle class women that didn't have no job. They was laid off, unemployed at the time. And people was tuning in, checking Oprah out. And she was, you know what I'm saying, she was below average looking lady that was, you know what I'm saying, very heavy set. And she was relatable. And she was educated. So she was relatable because she looked average. She looked below average. She had a messy Jerry curl. She had a messy curl. Whew. And, you know, she took flight off the Phil Donahue show. And let me tell you something about Phil Donahue. He ruled the airwaves for a long time. He probably had about 20 years of ruling the daytime airways forever. And the reason why Phil Donahue was able to rule the airways was because women weren't working.
Right. And they was just at home watching.
Watching Phil.
Oh, yeah. And then Phil
said
let me throw these women on here.
Phil said that.
Phil said that. Phil was the internet. Phil was the Steve Harvey back then.
The internet. Phil was the internet. Then you had Mike Kavanaugh's show. You had Johnny Carson. All them cats was late night. But daytime, you had Phil. That was your number one guy.
Yeah.
Then Oprah came through him. Then Oprah got out,
No, for sure.
took over, and she was relatable
Yeah.
because she talked eloquently. And then people was like, oh yeah, Oprah. But the whole
Black
time, though,
women, this
y'all
right.
ain't even peep how she played it, though. Remember the time when Oprah was against hip hop? But
Oh,
yet again, though, she want to be best friends with Snoop, and them niggas be falling for it. I be like, ain't no way.
Oprah sitting on the steps drinking quarter water.
Huh?
Oprah sitting on the steps drinking quarter water. Jay-Z.
Well,
Like you were saying, you know what I mean? Like, not, you know, as big as one of the biggest in the gang. Oh yeah, we good.
get Gil to do all the dirty work. Interview all the black celebrities as they on their knuckles down, kick them. Because they did R. Kelly. Come on, Oprah. You had R. Kelly on the show plenty of times. You knew R. Kelly was on some bull crap then. Every time he been on Oprah Winfrey show, he was on some bull crap. You know what I mean? Every time. But now all of a sudden, there ain't no more R. Kelly. Oh, we didn't know. Oh, yeah, y'all did. Oh, yeah, y'all did. Y'all knew. Y'all definitely knew.
Just like they knew about what's his name?
Oh.
The guy that they don't want that case to come out.
Epstein?
Epstein.
Oh, yeah. Sure. But we know they knew about Epstein because he got locked up in 2003 or something. Sure. Somewhere around off of them they got locked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we know goddamn well they knew about him. So yeah. But you know, that was our wrap up today, man. On the Den and I Show Monday, man. Check us out. Coming soon with some more details, some more information.
Yeah. Also, too, I got some free T-shirts for y'all, man. For all the new subscribers. The new subscribers, I got some free T-shirts from y'all. Because I'm gonna look at for where we at now and all the new subscribers. Go ahead and subscribe, get that free T-shirt.
It's supposed to have rained today, but we would have been out on the road. But we about to be on the road, y'all. So look for us.